Understood.
Fort Benning serves as the primary training ground for the U.S. Army Infantry School, where more than 60,000 soldiers graduate every year after enduring intense training and evaluation. Within the first 72 hours, recruits are issued their full Army uniforms, undergo comprehensive drug testing, and are provided with all essential gear, including boot camp supplies and identification tags. The shark attack used to be a long-standing tradition in basic training, where drill sergeants aggressively intimidated recruits to instill discipline and test their mental toughness. This tradition was replaced in 2020 by the first 100 yards, a modern team-building event that enforces discipline through leadership and collaboration, rather than fear or intimidation. In their first days of training, recruits memorize the soldier's creed, embrace the Army's core values, and learn the discipline of following orders. Sleep is extremely limited, with recruits averaging only 4 to 6 hours per night, as they quickly adjust to the strict schedule and the physically demanding expectations of basic training at Fort Benning. The obstacle course is designed to build strength, agility, and confidence under extreme physical and mental pressure. On average, Army recruits lose 15 to 25 pounds during basic combat training, a result of intense physical activity, strict schedules, and tightly controlled meals. After climbing ropes and completing high-intensity exercises, recruits often soak their hands in ice water to relieve swelling and accelerate recovery after strenuous activity. The cold immersion therapy is intended to help speed recovery during the most physically demanding training days, allowing recruits to continue performing at a high level. The confidence climb is a signature component of Infantry 1 Station Unit training designed specifically to develop recruits' physical strength, agility, and mental toughness.
I left a case of water in a steak bed. Will you grab it?
The course is located at Sand Hill, a rugged and challenging training area within the base that replicates the unpredictable obstacles of combat zones. It features high and demanding obstacles such as rope climbs, vertical walls, and narrow balance beams that push recruits to overcome fear while developing coordination. Safety is a top priority, with drill sergeants providing constant supervision to ensure that every recruit navigates the course without serious injury. Medical personnel are strategically stationed and ready to provide immediate care in the event of injuries or emergencies during training exercises. The course includes the infamous Tough 1 obstacle, which is well known for its extreme difficulty and height and tests. Recruits frequently experience rope burns and intense muscle fatigue due to the extreme physical effort required to complete each challenge successfully. The full confidence course typically consists of 15 to 20 obstacles. The Basic Combatives course is an intensive 40-hour program spread over 5 consecutive days, and represents Level 1 of the Modern Army Combatives Program, MACP. MACP was introduced in the mid-1990s by the elite 75th Ranger Regiment and later implemented Army-wide to modernize hand-to-hand combat training across all units. The curriculum emphasizes grappling and clinch work, focusing on gaining control over opponents rather than relying solely on striking techniques. Training incorporates partner drills, pummeling, clinch entries, and positional control exercises, all conducted under close supervision by certified instructors. Recruits learn to achieve dominant ground positions such as mount, guard, and side control, as well as techniques to escape or transition effectively during combat situations. The program includes basic submissions like the rear naked choke and arm bars, emphasizing both control over opponents and strict adherence to safety protocols. Striking techniques are introduced at a foundational level, focusing on open hand strikes, knee strikes, and controlled responses rather than full power blows. Safety equipment, including mouth guards and padded mats, is used during all live exercises to prevent injuries while maintaining realistic training conditions. The course is taught by certified MACP instructors, many of whom have completed Level 2 80-hour training or higher. Combatives training is designed to reinforce key Army warrior tasks, improving readiness, confidence, and soldier survivability in close combat situations. Upon successful completion, soldiers receive a formal certificate of training from their unit or instructor, officially documenting their mastery of the course.
Cross the moat and go over the wall.
The team development course typically takes place during Red Phase, within the first 3 weeks of basic combat training or infantry OSUT, and focuses on early team cohesion. The course emphasizes team coordination, problem solving, and non-verbal communication under stress, teaching recruits to rely on each other in challenging scenarios. Instructors closely observe and evaluate leadership potential, adaptability, and how effectively soldiers uphold Army values during every exercise and obstacle. Obstacles include physical barriers such as walls, ropes, beams, and mock bridges.
Everybody in the water! Everybody in the water!
The Leadership Reaction course features 20 lanes, split between 10 dry lanes and 10 wet lanes, used strategically based on weather conditions and training schedules. Each lane presents squads with mission-based scenarios, including building plank bridges, transporting ammo cans across water, and navigating tunnels, or barrel obstacles. Teams follow strict timing rules, including 2 minutes for leader reconnaissance and 12 minutes to execute the task, with penalties for violating boundaries or exceeding the time limit.
Come on, go, 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 go!
Roles rotate among team members, ensuring that each soldier has the opportunity to lead the team while others provide support or observe performance.
Stand on the pillar.
Teams of 6 to 10 soldiers move through the lanes, with every member taking a turn as the leader and then serving in supportive roles to strengthen unit cohesion. Additional stressors are added through restricted zones, limited gear availability, and distractions from observers to simulate the pressure of real combat situations. The gas chamber exercise is a critical part of basic training, teaching soldiers how to properly operate their M50 gas masks during a simulated chemical attack scenario. The CS gas used in the chamber is chlorobenzalmalonitrile, a potent form of tear gas that induces intense burning in the eyes, nose, throat, and skin. The gas chamber is usually conducted during the 3rd or 4th week of training at facilities like Fort Benning, exposing recruits to controlled but realistic conditions. The primary goal of the gas chamber is to build confidence in the protective capabilities of gas masks. Soldiers first enter the chamber wearing their masks and perform physical exercises to elevate breathing rates before being exposed to the irritant gas. Instructors then require recruits to remove their masks temporarily to teach how to remain calm and controlled while experiencing discomfort. The M50 gas mask, standard issue in the U.S. Army, filters out both particulates and chemical agents, offering approximately 99.97% protection against airborne threats. Exposure to CS gas generally lasts between 20 to 60 seconds, long enough for soldiers to experience its effects and learn to respond calmly under pressure. The drill also tests the proper sealing of the gas mask. If the mask is worn incorrectly, the gas penetrates immediately, causing severe and immediate discomfort. Although highly uncomfortable, CS gas is non-lethal, and its effects usually subside within 15 to 30 minutes after exiting the chamber environment. Soldiers are advised to flap their arms after leaving the chamber to remove residual gas particles from uniforms and prevent lingering irritation. Drinking water immediately after exposure is discouraged, as it can spread chemical residue in the mouth and throat, worsening discomfort.
That way, Private. That way. Left arm. Left arm.
Some recruits may experience mild skin irritation or a slight cough for a few hours after the exercise, but these symptoms typically fade quickly without medical intervention.
Let's go. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Keep them closed.
Similar chemical warfare and gas mask training is conducted across all branches of the military, including the Marines, Navy, and Air Force.
On a scale from 1 to 10, I really sucked.
The Rappel Tower is another key component of basic training, teaching soldiers how to safely descend from heights using proper rope and harness techniques. The U.S. Army typically employs Rappel towers ranging from 40 to 60 feet, simulating multi-story buildings or cliff faces, with advanced sites using towers up to 90 feet tall. Soldiers learn Australian rappelling, a face-first descent method that allows full visibility of the landing zone while maintaining control and safety during descent. Tower training builds confidence, fosters trust in equipment, and helps soldiers overcome fear of heights, all of which are critical for airborne and infantry operations.
There you go. Come on, guys.
Instructors emphasize proper hand positioning, precise footwork, and controlled descent speed to ensure that recruits are fully prepared before attempting full-height rappels. The brake hand is the most crucial element in rappelling, controlling descent speed, and preventing free-fall accidents during training exercises. Soldiers must master the T-brake position, which allows them to stop mid-descent in emergencies, providing an essential safety skill for real-world operations.
All right, now reach around.
The Rappel Tower simulates real-world scenarios such as cliff descents, helicopter insertions, and urban warfare operations. The first descent is often the most challenging, but repeated practice allows recruits to develop confidence and the speed required for operational efficiency. Soldiers are required to perform at least 2 rappels, one using the standard backward technique and another employing the Australian face-first method. Casualty and medic training are fundamental components of both basic and combat training, ensuring that soldiers can provide life-saving aid under hostile conditions. Soldiers learn tactical combat casualty care, focusing on treating wounds in high-pressure environments using the March protocol as a guiding framework. Tourniquet application is one of the first skills taught, as uncontrolled bleeding accounts for nearly 60% of combat-related deaths in modern warfare. Medics train extensively with hemostatic dressings, such as quick clot, which can stop severe bleeding within seconds by accelerating the body's natural clotting mechanisms.
So honestly, which one is 413?
Machine gun training teaches soldiers to operate weapons like the M240B, 7.62 millimeter, and the M249 SAW, both of which provide critical suppressive fire capabilities in combat. Soldiers are trained in the 4 fundamentals of marksmanship: maintaining a steady firing position, precise aiming, controlled breathing, and a smooth trigger squeeze. The M4 carbine is the primary weapon used in U.S. Army rifle training, a versatile 5.56 millimeter gas-operated assault rifle capable of semi-automatic and fully automatic fire.
50 meters!
Zeroing a rifle involves adjusting the sights to ensure bullets consistently hit targets at designated distances, typically starting at 25 meters for basic qualification. Recruits must successfully qualify on the range qualification course, engaging targets from 50 to 300 meters, while executing various shooting positions and techniques. The Army Marksmanship Badge is awarded at 3 levels: Marksman, Sharpshooter, and Expert, depending on the number of targets accurately engaged during qualification.
There you go. There you go.
Rifle training also includes battle drills, such as reacting to enemy fire, reloading under pressure, and moving while engaging targets to simulate combat conditions.
Bang, bang! Set!
The M4 carbine has an effective range of approximately 500 meters, making it suitable for both close quarters engagements and mid-range combat scenarios. Rifle maintenance is a critical aspect of training, as soldiers must learn to disassemble, clean, and reassemble their weapons to ensure reliability under combat conditions. Soldiers also train on shotguns, such as the M500 or M26, for breaching doors and performing close-range defense during urban warfare scenarios.
Twist, pull. Back up! Boom!
Fort Benning is famously known as the home of the infantry, where every U.S. Army infantry soldier undergoes foundational training before deployment.
Clear! Clear! Next room!
Many soldiers complete both basic training and advanced individual training at Fort Benning through the One Station Unit Training, OSUT program, streamlining their path to infantry readiness. Graduation from basic training marks a pivotal moment in a recruit's journey, symbolizing their transformation into a fully qualified soldier ready to serve. The National Infantry Museum at Fort Benning serves as the ceremonial venue for graduation, providing a historic backdrop that highlights the heritage of the infantry. Graduates are awarded the Infantry Blue Cord during the ceremony, a symbol of their completion of rigorous infantry training and readiness for service.
Sir, the infantrymen of Charlie Company, 1st Battalion, 19th Infantry Regiment are fully trained and prepared to take their places in infantry units around the world.
Senior military leaders and guest speakers deliver addresses, honoring the accomplishments and dedication of the newly minted infantry soldiers. Graduation ceremonies are typically scheduled in the morning to accommodate family attendance and the operational schedules of military personnel. Photographers and videographers document the event, capturing the moment for both the Army archives and the soldiers' families to preserve memories. Graduates wear either the Army service uniform or the Army combat uniform, depending on the nature and formality of the ceremony being conducted. At Fort Benning, basic combat training lasts roughly 10 weeks, giving new recruits an intense introduction to Army life. For those entering infantry or armor, One Station Unit training stretches from 14 to 22 weeks, blending basic and advanced combat skills tailored to each soldier's specialty. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content like this.